It's connected now. Does that mean it won't disconnect later, eh? We can hear everything on the microphone. Yeah. Oh no. How weird. How weird. It doesn't pick me breathing up when I'm not speaking. Only at the end. So maybe I have to hold my breath for a second. Let's speak. Oh boy. Uh-huh. I see you watching me, watching you, watching me. Oh, you're having a good day. Thanks for coming along. Oh. Oh, I forgot to switch the NDI screen. See, I can see you watching me, watching you, watching me. Did different projects. Was this what I was working on yesterday? Did I stream yesterday? Yeah, I streamed for it, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I managed to get it up and running. Ignore the wiggly behavior. That's probably partly editor, partly wherever it's getting updated, and partly just wiggling of the rotation down to 0.01 degrees of changes probably. And effectively what we've got 100 targets, 1,000 hunters, and as you can see, all we do is just move from one target to a new target. Basically, let's see. So we've got this guy using a hunter, and you can see things switching here. So like this guy is switched to simulation, which means this person is out of sight. But when we switch to object, that means they're in sight, and effectively potential in view of the player. Radius, not camera bounds. And it switches between the two. When it does switch, it copies literally the state of the actor from the simulated aspect to the real world aspect. Now the only reason it does that why is that position being updated? But well, the object shouldn't be updated anyway. For some reason it is. Why? So look. Hunter object 53. Yeah, so it'll copy its state between its simulation and the F1 to the tiny hunter. And I'm just making sure it still works. As you see, it keeps values. Cool. However, it shouldn't be updating the position at this point because it's not in simulation mode for this guy. Effectively, the game object was the centre of the world. i.e. right on top of our camera. Followed object. Let's see, then we are doing what? So, after around with this. Files? Where would you be updated from? We've kind of fudged it into this process, which maybe these two should be merged. Since they're both looping through. So you're not inside. So that should say size 0. So we shouldn't be calling this. And then once we've is this not just doing exactly what Move the World is doing? I would think so. UK, brace yourselves. Next heat wave incoming. Oh, already arrived. Now then. That's interesting. That looks so wrong. What are we doing? Are we what? Oh, this is us here. Well, it's showing that we are actually getting to where we're supposed to get to. However, yes, we do need this. Do we? Apparently we do. Oh, yeah, that's why. Shit. Distance the offset position to the player is exactly the same as doing this, isn't it? No? Uh-huh. I'm just faffing around, trying to understand my own code changes. Yeah, I knew that's what it was doing. Notice how smooth it is now. So smooth. So I knew that was interfering. Oh, good that we don't need to do that. We do need to do this. However, if this was fixed up. Let's just take that. And then There's a problem. Only got that called there. And let's not confuse. So we now got local simulation. Just what we're calling unities, physics and all that crap. And then we've got not local, in which case it's our Tinyverse simulation, where we're effectively not using any Unity physics and stuff, and just doing everything ourselves. And just doing a very simple simulation. Much like X4. You ever wonder why your ships always blow up and die when you're in sight of the action and not in a different zone? It's because the simple simulation isn't an accurate representation of the local simulation. Therefore, your fleets perform better when you're not watching them. Peer pressure. I mean, that someone's looking over your shoulder, you feel like you're not working as efficient. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just peer pressure from the player watching the AI actors, and therefore they're like, "Oh no, we need to do better, boys. Be watched, boys. Be watched. Oh shit! Well, these are the last shit. Our last shit. We're dying left, right, and center, boys. Stop dying left, right, and center. We're being watched. Look, we're bad. No, we are. He's left sector now. Okay. We can chill out a bit. Not worry about it now. He's not watching. Oh, we're actually doing better. Okay. Yeah. Who'd have thought? So that's what I just love about video games. Just the whole way they go about and take a real world thing and simulate. Now, if I weren't such an idiot, I could have had this game completed by now. But no, I wanted to come up with a complete detailed damage model system. Because yeah, people like that, hardcore sim enthusiasts will love it. Oh, why don't you just do what the original Iron War did, and just random chance of the damage in a subsystem? How many multiples in the tens of hours could I have saved by just doing that? And the outcome would be absolutely no difference to what players recognise and have discovered in A-Spec. Like, be zero difference. And I'll just have to remind myself that if I ever think about doing shit like that again. Oh, well, it's already there for A-Spec, so we'll keep it there. Maybe doing this one, we'll just not have any of that at all. Maybe we will do random chunks of subsystem modules based on the angle you got hit at. So if you're getting hit from behind, obviously your engines are going to take more damage, more than, I don't know, the sensors in the front of the ship, and vice versa. And I'll have a much more simple collision and all that jazz. Alright. Oh, what the fuck did I just press? We'll just call it set position, you know, because... Shit, boy. Right, sector, what? Region position. Tidy up a little bit. So world objects is what we're local. Don't know. got to be in it to win it. Don't update rigid body with transform position. The ads overhead with the auto sync transformed. No words, use move position. Teleport from. What is that actually doing to make sense to me? Teleport. Okay. And then based on the distance, or either not in local or in local. Basically, move this object in our local space. What you use just to do translate to world? Wow. All right. Set simulation mode. Ah. See? Oh. Anyway. Oh, I slept in this morning. I woke up at 6. I thought, fuck that. I'm not getting up. So I managed to sleep or rest for another 2 hours. And then my alarm. Well, woke up a minute before my alarm. And then procrastinated for another hour. And finally got myself out of bed. You can see I'm full of energy. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Excuse me. Oh. Coughing fits that make you dizzy. Woo! Yeah, I'm vibing. Can we just ship it? So you can see, like, precision boundary, it's 50,000 away. So we know that when we get to 100,000, that's when we've got problems with precision. So why not 50? Now the problem we will have, and I need to consider and deal with, which is a bit annoying. So we need, by the way, I'm going to be merging this with a branch of A-Spec First Assault, and using that for the game jam, making this open world. So we've got 3 situations, I think, or 4, depending on what way you want to look at it. First of all, we've got local simulation, or a local actor. Let's call it a local actor. So a local actor surrounded by other local actors, and that's the only ones they can know is in its range. Right, okay, that's fine, no problem. The other one is that it's a non-local, and it's surrounded by other non-locals. Okay, yeah, that's no problem. Because you switch between the 2 AIs, and one already knows what to do what, the other one doesn't. And then we've got local, who could be on the edge and therefore surrounded by other locals and simulated, or non-locals, because we're on the boundary of local space. Now it needs to still find the non-locals that are within its range and know how to handle non-local as well at that situation. So that's a bit of a like merge one. And then, well, maybe actually if I can tell it to jive, just be running its non-local simulation while it still just updates its local vision self. Does that make sense? Because we've got to be very close on the boundary for that to be happening, so we can literally just say, okay, you're trying to attack a non-local, we'll switch local actor, and then that non-local actor will just do all the things it's doing, but obviously it's still calling routines that would be called for the local world objects. So it would still instantiate, say, projectiles in local space until they transition into simulated space. And all we're doing is using a simpler action for attacking to make sure it will do it. That makes sense. Do we need to do that? I can literally just say that's where we think it is. However, we can't do certain things. Yeah, so we do need, like, switch between aspects that can be used independently and mixed. So it'll be like, are we in local space? Yes. Are we attacking something that's not in local space? Yes. Okay. So we need to switch to non-local actor mode and still update local space. Which really, well, what would it be? See, it would need to be able to do targeting of subsystems and that. So we were literally, I'm going to have to rewrite the whole targeting aspects, and then, well, it's going to have to do raycast, and then it's going to have to do its own line cast. Oh, we'll just blur the lines as saying we don't really give a shit because we can't see what's going on that far. So therefore, just be very simple. Well, we'll make it very simple in the fact that we won't have any sub-targeting. I'll sort that out. Ugh. Yeah, we can offload that decision-making process to my subconscious. Good luck with that. See what you come up with. Yeah, okay, mate. Take that. Just whack it in there, and then that belongs in there. Ooh. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Alrighty. Let's see how what we've broken just by making some code cleanup. Drawing. Maybe we'll just like switch to another hunter. Yeah, it's just the wobbling thing is just based on they must have just reached their target. See, we're just literally going through. And the reason why the rotation is a bit all over the place is that it's just based on the translation velocity. So it's just looking at where the velocity is being applied to. So if it's doing that, and it's going, whee! That means that really then. Just too much force, maybe. And now we're moving much slower. Just make it smaller. I'll laugh at the rotation force. Whoomp. I'll reduce it to 10, see what that does. A little bit of wobbly. Excuse me. Needs a pid. Vroom. It's probably the what is it? Max force, maybe? Hey, it looks better. Now all I need to do is stick a blinking red light on the top of it. Police squad. Oh, I'm glad I managed to solve the jitter. Two things competing with each other. Oh, right, yeah. Immediately to the rear, yeah. Yeah. Oh, ads. Alright, be right back. Oh. Da, 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 da. Excuse me. Still running. And 0 errors. Wow. I just turned this into screensaver. And now, let's see, we've got 2 simulations effectively doing a bunch of loops. Well, hang on a minute. Crap. Make my head hurt, my friend. See, we still need to do that, don't we? Position change from... Well, this is what effectively it's doing anyway. In effect. Blah, 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 blah. Damn you. What happens if I turn the simulation off? Well, then if the player's not moving, the simulation won't update. As simple as. But because we are moving, it's fine. See, so go to U 0. 0. Hello. No. That's more than 50k away. So now it just doesn't update the object. See, that's the problem. Now the problem. Quite literally, is this now redundant? In and of itself? Because literally it is just that. They're not competing anymore. Why? Do this to me. Okay, they are switching, like, neat. Yeah, okay. So maybe the world is redundant. Is that what we're saying? But then we are updating every object if the player's not moving. Therefore, get the head exploding, try and figure this, wrap it around it. This is just an update, but every frame we're checking. Are we within the bounds of the anchor? Well, to be honest, it's more of a radius, isn't it? Now we got better. So we've got local simulation radius. Square local simulation radius. And then well, if our tinyverse objects are getting updated. Then should we only do it if it's local, I suppose? Well, this is what it's doing anyway. It's always updating it. After the player is moved. Basically, we want to make sure everything's moved. Then we do the intelligence stuff, like actor updates and whatnot. Update HUDs and all that. And then do the AI access. Apply the inputs and all that. And then in the next frame, that gets applied. And that means looping through it more than once. I hate video game development. I really do. It just goes over my head at times. What comes first? The input or the action? Or the action or the input? Can't have one without the other. I suppose it's do its updates for. Well, this is why it's probably better to have just a simple update bloody thing. Hmm. You see with this one, in order to make sure there's no jitter every fixed update, every physics update, it runs more than update. Well, now our move the world really becomes a Tinyverse simulation, in which this is sort of what I want to do. I'll take that and go do update. Oh yeah, but that's what we've got late update for. Is that right? Let's see. Is there any benefit to doing this in Unity? Why have we got the ashes rising? What's going on there? Oops. Let me really think about that. Yes, please. Please do. Because I completely forgot. And I wonder how many credits you use for that. Oh, no. Update. rotation, position based on the master frame. Update 2. Run logic algorithms, i.e. II to calculate next input. Go to 1. Or 1. Fix update as needed to run in late update 3. Go to 1. Sure, just turn around. Not gonna make a fucking difference. What are you on about? Blah, blah, blah. But wait, do you think it just goes through as many different possible algorithms it can do and then go like splurge, merge, spit it out based on all the garbage that I've just waffled out? Here's what I now think will be the next word based on all the garbage I spat out before. Under but waits. Did you hear me, Grok? You've just stopped and said the second approach is generally better in Unity. Surely that's not what the Unity devs are doing. And it's still thinking. Final answer though. You think it just got stuck? Uh, it doesn't even know what I'm asking, even though I said, or. It's asking. I was just being pedantic. Oh, we'll never be able to read this. It's like Grok's having issues. Do you think it'll ever finish now? It's literally... Oh. But it's saying, yeah, like camera adjustments, AI decision making. Yeah, so it makes sense. Like user inputs in update, that's fine. But then for anything else, like updating UI elements, like targeting brackets and camera adjustments and AI decision making, then you do it in a late update. Yeah, maybe that's the problem with my code. It is hard to determine because it's also based on script execution order. Oh look, script execution order. So really, just have one big manager class that calls all the updates in the order that you want to be run. Across fixed update, update, and late update. Rather than using one giant script executable order screen that you can't easily manage. Okay. We have a answer. How much of a pain in the ass will that be? Who knows? Steering do updates. Okay, so we got public void, update, AI. Update. Buy inputs. You set that, and that's like do update. And then do a late update. Why don't you just make yourself so easy and do it like that for now. So we've got update and all that late update. So when everything's been adjusted, it's all perfectly where it needs to be. Why is it we always choose one which has got the longest distance away? There we go, that looks like our target. Zoom. Da, 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 da. Oh look, we're following someone. Oh, I've got to pause that. I've got to record that because that looks fucking awesome. Just don't fuck it up. You're 740. It's you. Record. Oh. Did he just steer off? Did he fly past? Is that why? I like it. It's funny. It's also a lot more smoother. Yeah, I'll do. I should just tell you how long that's lasting for. Well, when did it break off? Did it? Okay. So it went right into the center of that, and then it breaks off. Yeah, way too long that. Ooh. No, just process. Get out the way. Are you smaller? Please. Never mind. Never mind. Oh. Oh, yeah. 15 minutes and I can have another coffee. Now, we got update, no, update, and then, yeah. Let's just double check now. Script execution order. We spawn. We update. And then we do the simulation and then move the world. Now, let's be honest. This and that are exactly the same. Now the difference is between this and that. Because we're checking if we needed to switch things off or on. Which then, yeah, does mean we need to run that every update. Which literally means no difference because my game would break anyway. And really, it's a case of, do I want to be managing lists and moving stuff around in lists? Probably not. Other than having a physics list and a non-physics list. It'd be pointless having a list where we then say it gets moved around. Really, we're now going like goodbye to that. World objects. And then if we get rid of that now. Please try to be clever. Okay. No difference. Or so we think. Running at a blistering 24 frames a second. Was that not running like super speed the other day? Oh, I didn't put the stats on that time, did we? Okay. So this is when it was like jittering a bit. Got rid of that issue. Just going to quickly blog it. Bing. Mate, I wish. I honestly do. I don't think it'll make much difference, unfortunately. Alright. So use that as, what did I say I was going to do now? Yeah, that works. Shooty shooty. Do I now merge? Hang on a minute. I'm still an idiot. Oh no, we removed it, didn't we? Shouldn't be anything related to that, and then we'll just take this and put it in here. Ah, shit. No. Is it brew time yet? 5 minutes. Ah. Da, 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 da. So we know that's what that's doing. Keep hearing this rustling noise. There must be some construction work going on somewhere because it's weird. I don't understand why there is a pallet set at the bottom of my garden, which was being used to do construction work on my neighbour's driveway, and it's been sat there 2 weeks minimum without being touched, without any workmen turning up. I would not be surprised if they've gone, fuck it, it's not worth it. And, well, threshold is irrelevant now, isn't it? So, no threshold for you. And we won't use you either. Yeah, I can hear like jackhammer now. I'm glad I can hear it. Not going insane. Just take that, and then take this, and just slip that in there. Change that. And to be honest, would we need to do anything different? No. So then, I saw that in blue then for a second. We'll never know. And now this would be a list of tiny first objects. Okay, so now I've got our world objects, and then Uh, well, we're only moving it if it's inside, so don't worry about it. Alright, let me see what. Make a brew. The last several years, I've been reading a book series, The Lost Fleet. And it was actually the second set of books. And I just finished that yesterday. Now I've got the first set to read through. I wonder how long that'll take me. Let's see. I'm sure it's been like 3 years since I actually bought it. Yes, 3 years. Like in September of 22. Oh, very close. Very close. Alright. Just want to ask Grok a question. Because I'm having fencing done and I just want to see if we do a deep search. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't pick that up. Nice. Oh. It's off looking, seeing whether stone fence is good or not. Over wooden. Oh, yeah, well, it seems. That the price is right. But then it's like, no, stone fencing is not fancy. But it's reassuring me. Not the quote I've got. Because the annoying thing is, someone said, oh, send us pictures. So I sent pictures. And they came back and said, that will be £650. And I'm thinking, there's no way. And that is the quote. And then someone else said, oh yeah, I'll come and see you on this day. And I'm like, yep, Bill. Did they turn up? Nope. And literally the only person who turned up spent an hour with me going through about what needs to be done and pros, cons, etc. And gave me a quote and actually told me how much it'd be, and then it actually came a bit under. So it came under because we were talking about having it going all the way down the side and near neighbouring of my fence, but that would of itself. Oh my word, it's doing a deep search. Oh, I love it. So Groxton, it's all going on and whatnot. Oh, let's just switch it over. And initially it said that I said it'll be like double the cost, and it says no, that's not right. And then it's just given a line saying, well, actually, stone would be double the cost of fence. Yeah, well, that's what we're getting. 5 to 11k. Yeah, well. I don't know why it's just going to be fucking stone. It's nothing fancy. Real stone veneer. What the hell is that? That's not a fence. It's like gonna be more like this than anything. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Fantastic. It's just... First of all, double check we've not done something stupid. Okay. Very well. Now the reason we need to update all the physics objects in fix update to ensure physics collisions and also stop it from jittering. Now I don't expect any change in performance, but who knows? Could have made things significantly worse. I enjoy making myself laugh. It's hilarious. Just whatever. We know it's working. What we want then is get rid of Tinyverse simulation. Then since this will be doing all the hard work, let's see. Oh. I'm on a redeployment list. I'm just seeing what jobs have come up. And, nothing that seems relevant at the moment. Not if my health was better. It still wouldn't make a bloody difference. There's one job that I'm potentially interested in, but it's outside of my pay grade, so I can't apply for it. Unless it comes up on the intranet. Not the intranet, the normal listings outside of the redeployment aspect. Right, so why? Well, I'm sorry, but okay. You happy with that now? Yeah. Probably having them in alphabetical order helps. This is a good resource. I wonder if it still exist. Oh, it does. Beautiful. Just all the flash stuff doesn't work in it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, add examples in JavaScript. Now there's no JavaScript. Looks like they've just got rid of it. No, it's there. It's just never going to be run. Fantastic resource for understanding steering behavior on code.tutsplus.com. You moaning about? Did I spell this wrong? What? Oh. Tony Burse. How many references did I have to move the world? Lovely. Well, here's the thing. Merge it with my A-Spec copy. And then think about how on earth I'm going to have it switch so we've got our tinyverse object, and that literally needs to consider every object in the world. And then blah. I'm gonna be like some sort of middleman. Or let's just not have all that overhead. Make a simple project. I mean, could I potentially just do that? What would I need? Let's see, so effectively capable of functioning between simplified and real spaces. Yes. No, maybe. How? How? But how? So we got to worry about traversing between local and non-local spaces. World objects interacting with each other in the same space or opposite space. There are some considerations. There is a potential issue where we transition from local to non-local space, say for a projectile. First of all, it needs to know if the object is near to it in a different space. And if it is, then we need to make sure we don't miss that if it would glide in local space. But because we've switched over from local to non-local, maybe it's traversed its length in that time when it's decided it's now in the boundary of it and switches over to a different routine, and then it's like, well, I should have hit that. because there was a moment of transition, depending on how fast the object is, that is. And then that's made more complicated by the anchor objects and how fast that's traveling at the time. I suppose the other thing is just keep track of all world objects in, well, I do wonder now. Got an op tree, yeah? Is even used in here? No. Ugh. They're only ever referenced in the rebuild strategy. I thought I tested this. Let's not worry about it for now. I suppose it's all about that. Oh, gosh. Alright, maybe we're not quite ready. Ah. Thinking. Sometimes you just have to do rather than just think. And that's one of those things, isn't it? Now, if having lots of objects in the world, then maybe this would make sense. Hmm. So we just need to build. Is it Octree this? What the fuck's a BVH anyway? BVH tree. Bounding volume. Okay. Hmm. Well, about in volume hierarchy. And then stick every. Oh. And then what? You do a query. Query bounds. Alright, so it's the ray cast. What do you use? Just how does check for overlap? Okay. Let's just. Oh, we don't have a bounds, do we? That's spot. Oh. Come on. Show me. Show me where you are. You fucker. Not even the same view. So we got this bounds. Is there any point of doing this, or is it just overkill? You know? Oh. My brain doesn't want a brain. Maybe just way overthinking this for now, for the size of this project. in effect. Everything needs to know where everything is, does it? At least by distance. Or at least by some sort of grid. And it's like you just split it up into zones. And then figure out if it's close to another zone. And if it is, it checks everything on that zone to see what's there. And again, is that bounding volume what it's doing? Let's see. Is that locals world space? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Moved significantly. What's a significant movement? 10 meters, 100 meters, 1,000? What?
Benny_Vice just followed.
Benny Vice. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Well, I don't know if that means I can help you or not. What's this being at? Fine, be like that then. Never heard of it. Why don't you just like Google it? or vibe code it rather than asking random Twitchers. You might have better luck that way. Why are you still being a pain in the ass? They're just complaining because I've not got the rest in there. I have no idea, mate. Why don't you Google it? It sounds like a very Google-y question to ask. Sometimes the seeming to be a time waste is the only option. So we'll rebuild it every 1,000 meters, and what could go wrong? And does this need to be... No, I don't want any links. I told you I have no idea what your problem is. I have no interest, to be honest. No offense. Like I say, just Google it. What the hell? So try and get other people to do your homework. Let's see, should rebuild. So we have to call this. No, I'm making fun of someone who's come to a random Twitch streamer asking for help. And the Twitch streamer saying, I have no idea what you're talking about. Go Google it. And you're still trying to enlist my help to do your homework. Google it. Stop being lazy. Seriously, yes. Lol, indeed. Did I say there's anything wrong with you asking for help? Now you're getting argumentative. I told you I can't help you. And yet you're trying to force me into a situation to get me to help you? There's nothing wrong in asking. But what's wrong in me saying no? Why are you making it about you now? Seriously. Think about your life. What you're doing with it. Why are you getting argumentative? If it just should rebuild, then we just have to call rebuild. Well, dude, why don't you all think about for a while, you know? If you don't understand it, if you're getting hurt and upset, maybe you need a time out away from the internet, mate. Told you I can't help you. And now you just want to be an argumentative person on the internet. No one wins in that regard. So enjoy your time out. Use it wisely. It's like, why don't you just do the rebuilding that if we've... It's like, Return true, return true, return true. Well, let's just do it in here. Maybe H. Should rebuild. And if we should, rebuild. Is that what we have to do? Is it quite literally throw all the objects in there again for a rebuild to save place? Yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. Periodically, and straight through ads. And then I don't know what it's done. Null reference. Null reference. Null reference. Shit. So which one are you complaining about? Object reference not set to something, 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 dark side. Right. Yes, yes, yes. So we do this, it's like we jumped out because tracked objects moved since movement threshold, and it kicks us out again. Last rebuild position. Oh, right, yeah. That's what it's doing. So we need to do that. Yes. Excuse you. One last coffee. Be back. Excuse you. We'll wrap it up at some point, surely. Maybe in the next 30 minutes. Just see whether or not I feel like I've hit my limit for the day. Alright, so we've got this rebound strategy going on. No idea what it's doing. I'm so lazy. I hate myself. Oh shit, why did I do that? So this is BVH debug and GUI. Seriously. And then really? This is not quite good. In fact, I'm just going to stick it in here. Why not? Why shouldn't I just do that? No! Fine, you win. debug info. Whenever we do a rebuild, to be honest, that'd be the best time. And then, where is it? Come on. She ain't changing. Unless it changes. What other info is it tracking? We've got node and def, total objects and leaves. So we know that's only getting updated when we do a rebuild. We got a debug. Is that right? No? Yes. If only I could spell. Just add. Background color, text color, da 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 da. Got all saved. Yeah. See what happens. You can only call GUI functions from inside on GUI. Oh, you're terrible. Mm-hmm. And we've not added it, have we? Yeah, we did. It's there. And where's the fuck the data? Hello? Hello? Debug data! Where are you? Is it even doing anything? Show debug files BVH equals no. Where do we get use set? Oh dear. Stupid fucking thing. Oh, there we go. What happens if we say get rid of the target? Whoop. Delete element, thank you. Yeah. Why did that then error? Is it because I deleted? Could be. No, couldn't be that at all. Oh, delete you. No errors there. So, must have just been a fluke with the editor and GUI stuff. That's not a problem. So our BVA seems to be working. Rebuild. See how often. Not at all. Is it? Oh no, look, it's a 99. Doing lots of rebuilds every second, really. Oh. So there's a performance reduction just on that rebuild. How about then? How about I stick 100 in a leaf? What else? So rebuild strategy. I mean, like, what's too large of a distance? What's too short of a distance? I think like that'd be too much now. Still rebuilding frequently though. Wow, it could be. The frame rate. No, I think a performance would be to offload this into a task. Oh, I'm gonna end it there. I really need to have a good of what needs to be done and why, or if what I'm doing is just pointless. Well, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.